Okay. Let's see how this sounds. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. How does this sound? Is the music too loud? Am I not loud enough? Let's see. Great. Alright. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. What do we got today? So today, lay out Berlin with prototype assets. Okay. So, just so you can see what's going on here, I'll show you this. I have, let me bring this up just so I can switch to just webcam mode. I have this. This is the layout for Berlin in the game. This is more of like a West Berlin kind of thing. Probably closer towards the end of the 60s. What's this? This is an airport. This is, I think this is probably closer to what I wanted the DC airport and the Paris airport to be like. Let's see. And, let's see, this is Morocco. Is this upside down? Nope. This is Morocco. So, I don't know how well you can see it on there. But, yeah, essentially this is a top-down view. Got the ocean, the beach, kind of the bougie westernized area up front, and then the Casbah-ish area in the back. And I'll show you in just a second how this gets translated. All the little dashes like that are kind of like sidewalks or walking areas. You can see all that. Kind of bring it closer like that. But I'm already pretty much done mapping out Morocco. And I'm also pretty much done mapping out DC, Washington, DC. So, let's see. The light, I'm trying to get the light so it's not too bright. Okay, there we go. So this is the layout for Washington, D.C. And we got a big park in the middle. Got a big intelligence agency headquarters on top. Got a library on this side, and then there is a tiki bar and a cafe? Or a cafe on this side. And yeah, so this one's also already pretty much done. I'll show you in a sec. I sketched out sort of conceptually how the money system is going to work, the currency system. This one might be a pain in the ass, we'll see. I think probably the biggest pain in the ass is like, I do want to get like ballparkish area of what the exchange rate was during, you know, I realized it must have been flexing probably big time in the 60s, but I kind of want to like commit to some, I don't know, just I don't want it to be wildly inaccurate, you know, it doesn't have to be like true to the thing big time, but yeah. And then there's this, which is, what is this again? Oh, this is the hotel. This is like the bougie westernized hotel in Morocco. These are just like the several floors, so it's like, let me see. You have, what's this? I'm watching this on a delay and backwards. So this one, okay, the second floor and then the first floor, right? And then the third floor and then the roof, I think. Am I doing that right? Let's see. Nope, I got that backwards. All right, well, you can read. So I did that. And then this one is the sort of cheaper hotel that's like in the Casbah area in Morocco. So I designed what the room looks like, or this is what the room looks like. And then I have the sort of hallway and entrance thing up here on the first floor, and then kind of how the rooms are laid out on the second floor. And then over here is a front view of what the hotel looks like, kind of like if you looked at a couple of the rooms next to each other. So I got all that done. And again, I'll show you in just a second. But what I'm gonna do today is lay out Berlin. So this is the Berlin layout. This is what I'm gonna be referring to. And modding stuff up as I go, probably having to do more sketches as I go. Might even flip the camera around on the notebook if I have to draw more stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of put this on my desk standing up. It's a chunky enough boy for it to stand on its own. Okay, even though my mic's kind of in the way. Yeah, so I'll show you now. Let's go to this. Yeah. And I'll take a little spin. We'll go for a little spin really quick. 3 people in the chat. What's up? What's up? Who's all there? How you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, let's wait for my frame rate to go back up. Back to getting decent. Okay. So it's nice this is the only world that has close to finished assets. I would say that these are basically finished assets. This needs to be, the lighting needs to be rebaked here, but otherwise the actual models and textures are very close. Like I'll probably update this tree texture, just the trunk, but anyways, let's go player, warp, let's go to DC. So this is what DC looks like. And I'm using the Cinti prototype package, the assets for prototyping that are very generalized. So I have these little houses over here. These are going to be townhomes. I'm using this ladder scaled up to be a fence. This is the park. And that's going to be the agency. And let's see. I'm actually going to do player speed. Let's do 20. Okay, so this is the library, and all these numbers represent sort of like a section of the library, by category. So you have science fiction, geography, like arts and culture, that kind of stuff. So that's where all the books will have to be returned or found, and yeah, you'll see how that comes in later. So anyways, let's go to, I'll show you Morocco now. Player warp 4. All right, so you can't really see it because everything's like kind of blown out and monotone with these textures, but this is like the beach, and then there'll be like water right here. You got this little walkway, and over there is kind of like not an invisible wall, but something to prevent the player from going over there that's not just a complete pain in the ass. And hopefully have some cars bustling back and forth between here, lots of people. This up front area is supposed to be the westernized area. Key Drain. How's it going, Key Drain? Hey there, Happy New Year. How's it going? How do you say that? Key hydrant. Yeah, so this up front area is all westernized, kind of like for the tourists, you know. Got all these tables out here where people will be eating at this restaurant. Go inside, you know, get a table, and come over here, go to your table, you know, and you're sitting over here and you're spying on somebody. You're just kind of like, yeah, I'm watching them. I got my eye on them. So that's this place. And then next door you have Hotel Tangier. And this place, here's the lobby, here's the front desk. Back there's gonna be all the keys to the room. And then here's a little doorway to get back here, which will be locked, hopefully. Or maybe, I don't know, we'll see as we get closer. This is supposed to be a little waiting area. I need to make that bigger, it's way too small. And of course, just in case you're tuning in right now, these are all temp assets. All good, thanks. Cool, good. Good. Glad the New Year's off to a peaceful start then. I don't know how to spell it, to be honest. It's an old StarCraft thing. Oh, okay, sure. It sounds very StarCraft. Let's see. So here's the elevator, right? Even with the prototypes right now, it's not functioning. I am gonna build it up to be a functioning elevator. With the prototypes, I'm still not sure if I want a transport thing, a teleport thing, you know, where you get in and then it plays like an animation of just like a little needle moving or something, but in reality you're still just sitting here, and then at the end of it you just magically appear up here when the doors open. You know, the illusion of it. Or if I'm actually gonna have it like where you're in here and you're actually going up. So we'll see. But anyways, you can also take the stairs up. And then right here, there's a balcony. Again, could have some good vantage points. Watching people. You can even kind of see over here, people eating outside. Have some tables right here. On the other side will be sort of like the buffet, where everybody brings their food back over here. Elevator right here. And I'm gonna try to do this. Jump 50. I'm gonna try to get up here, but it is kind of hard. I think I could. Let's see. Oh no. There we go. Got one. Let me see. Oh no. Fuck. There we go. Oh no. Here we go. I'm not gonna try. It takes me a while, even when I'm. Oh wait. Oh, maybe I could do it like this. Oh, this is way easier. Let's see. So all the rooms are the same. Right now I don't have anything set up for them, but there's 2 rooms per floor, right? They're split down the middle like that. And then, so this is the next one. And I'll try to get to the roof right now. Let's see. Almost to the roof. Fuck, I'm so close. See, now I can't give up because it's like, I've already committed to this. Okay, one more. We're on the last one, here we go. Oh, okay, I just need to go to the side. Okay. Here we go. So close, oh my god. There we go. All right, so this is the roof. Nothing spectacular up here, but essentially what will happen is you'll come out of this elevator. There'll be a little bar in the middle, serving drinks, one of those little circular bars. And then some umbrellas, people chilling around. Yeah, it's the gist of it. So this is all of the, again, like I said, westernized stuff, right? But if you come over here, turn down, jump to 8. You can enter this area once you go through, pass through this little arch. This is sort of the Casbah area. And over here, there's a cheaper hotel that has way more rooms. They're just not as nice. And this is a bar, I believe. Yeah, I think this is a bar. It's a 2-story bar, so people kind of are sitting up on this patio area, and then you can go up these stairs inside, which takes you to, which takes you to an upstairs outdoor patio area as well. And the way I'm trying to design these places is like, so even the outdoor patio area, it's a little shorter than the front one. And that's so if you're up here, you can also be spying on the people that are down here. But not all of them. So that's this place. This is the bar. Here's gonna be a little cafe where you can order your drink at the window. Put some little tables and stuff out here. The thing about this place that's very different is that it's a smaller sort of square footage of like actual space on the you know. Dinah says it's 2 morning. Hey, how's it going, Dinah? Is it 2 morning? It's like 3 p.m. where I am. So I am a little tired though. I was sober as all hell last night, and still just, I don't know, lately something about maybe the weather or something, but it's been having a hard time sleeping again. Anyways, so yeah, the thing about this place is it's larger, it's smaller like square footage, right? You can't travel as far on this map, but it's way more dense because there's more vertical things in it. You have all that stuff out there, and then inside here, the cheap hotel, you got like this little front desk, which has a smaller front desk. That's also going to be keys back there. Little couch, and then you go upstairs, and this is the hallway, and all of these are the rooms. So there's 4 rooms, I believe. 4 rooms per floor. I'll show you the rooms in just a sec. And then you go around to go up more stairs. Right? May as well, actually, let's just go to this one. Okay, so we'll go this one. So you enter your room, bathroom to the left, got a toilet, got a sink, got a little place to put a towel rack. And then you have a vanity right here, got a bed, 2 nightstands, got a little couch, dresser, window, and then you have a door to your patio, your little balcony area. And you can be out here with your neighbors. This is like heavily modeled after, this is like total replica as far as like the layout goes, from Munich. So like I'll show you this really quick. Let's see. So this isn't Morocco, you know, but it's just a nice beach town, you know, and it does have that kind of similar. So many places have that similar setup where they have like the super westernized upfront area, and then as you get into the city, it's more preserved culture. So let's see, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this place. So see, here's the bed, nightstand, door to the balcony right there. Here's the front door. I don't know if they have a bathroom right here. I'm just assuming there's a bathroom on the other side right there. Here's how it looks outside, right? So it's kind of the same deal, where you can kind of see your neighbors, hang out with your neighbors right there. How you can kind of look down. Oh, the fluorescent lights right here too. So it's like, since this is the top floor, so it'll have to, I'll show you the floor beneath it. I guess I'm gonna have to do that, I didn't even realize that, but the floor beneath it, if you look above you, you have these fluorescent lights. So all these are gonna be lights, just like that. Yeah, so that's kind of the deal here. Spoiler alert. All right. yeah, so this is the Moroccan sort of cheaper hotel. And then you got just some, these are just going to be random shops that just sell trinkets and clothes and kind of like other little miscellaneous items that you can use throughout the game. But there's also this like incline right here, it starts going up. You'll see that in Morocco, they have these streets, you know, full of vendors and everything that they do have this incline. So here's like the second floor kind of raised balcony area for a cafe or a bar. This is just a straight up, I think this is a home roof. This is like a personal residence, but I just thought it'd be cool. But yeah, you can see kind of like the incline that they have here. There's always these inclines on the streets. I have a little spot that's supposed to be just like this as well. There's Hotel Tangier, so that's kind of how the city I just showed you was modeled. More incline stuff. Here's sort of the entrance to the Casbah, modeled similarly after that. This is also the cafe, kind of how it had that rounded corner. Yeah, so here's just more incline streets. So that's kind of like what I'm going for, is those incline streets. Also, the restaurant out front, this is kind of what I was trying to get right here. Trying to get that vibe, you know, trees out front, you can sit inside at your tables. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of just get lost in all these nooks and crannies. There's like another little alleyway that cuts through right here. You know, I think I want to put more nooks and crannies. I'm not exactly sure where yet. I think I might put something that goes through the bottom of the hotel. Street vendors where they kind of lay their stuff out on like blankets and stuff. And if you stay up here, you can go in this one door where I want it to be kind of like quiet and there's nothing really going on. And there's a bar back here. So it's like a little tucked away bar. And this one will be kind of like, where are they? This right here. So imagine them all the way at the back of a long hallway, you know, like they'd be all the way over there. You can kind of like just miss it. You're walking by and then you kind of catches your attention. And it's like just 3 people in this bar, you know. So there's that. And then just kind of right here, I think all along the edge is going to be homes that you don't have access to. It's just a facade. And I think that's pretty much Morocco. Yeah, so I now have to do Berlin. So honestly, a lot of the work is sketching it out. Is kind of designing what the layout's going to be. So I think this should be pretty straightforward. It has been so far with DC and Morocco, where I literally just look at my layout and I go, okay, how am I going to do this? Cinti's like, as a quick plug, that prototype pack, man, it speeds things up so much. So let's get started. Go to environment, go to Berlin, find it. There it is. Okay. So, Berlin. We want level. And then I'll go down here to my prototype stuff. Simple. And we'll just... where's the floor? Here we go. Just drag that into the level. And then, honestly, just put it like this. What's the shape of, oh, you know what? Berlin is kind of awkwardly shaped. I'm gonna end up rotating cities and stuff down the line anyway, to kind of just see what looks nicer in the sun. But, yeah, so let's see. First, what I do is I lay that out, and then I have this tool where you've right-clicked, and then group selected. It's so helpful, and you can just rename the group. I usually just call this, like, ground. So any type of ground elements I could put in here. So I need to take a better look at this. Let's see, can I put it like right here? Let's see. So we have, oh, right. I have to just follow my method because that just speeds things up. So the next thing I do is I'll put in another ground piece, so I could just like duplicate this and then bring it up a little bit, scale it down, just to kind of like separate it. And what I'll do is I go up to materials and I'll just drop a different color on it. So for this one, this is gonna be the street, which will be kind of like, let's see. Honestly, this one should be the street. So I'm gonna put this dark gray one on there. And then for this, I'll put light gray on it. So that's kind of like sidewalks, you know? And what I want is, I think I could probably just get away with just going like that. And then also what helps is I take this little NPC and I put them over here while I work, just as a scale reference. Keep things from getting too out of hand. Okay. Bring them down like right there. Okay. So, how big do I want this street to be? This might be good. To put a grocery market, a hotel, and the movie theater. Okay, so I think what I'll do though is I'll make it a little wider because you're gonna actually have to go inside these places. So the street will probably only go up, let's see, like this. If he's like at the edge of the buildings, maybe a little bit less. So what I'm going off of too also has reference, which helps. So even though I have my layout, sometimes I do need more confidence. Oh, do I not have pictures of Berlin? Shit. Wait, what? Huh. I'm surprised. I could have swore I got all these pictures of Berlin. Maybe I was just looking online. So, let's see. Berlin, or no. What you want is West Berlin, 1960s. Oh, you know what it is? It's on my YouTube. Let's see. Gonna make it this really quick while I look for it. Game development, memories, 1960s. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. And yeah. This is what I want. Pan Am, Leningrad, communism, Moscow. A lot of this is Morocco. Oh, here we go. Berlin Street, Central Berlin. Yeah, right here. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. So this is kind of what I'm going to be recreating. Pretty much. This is pretty much what I'm trying to be recreating. So the sidewalks aren't that big. Probably fits like maybe 7 people across. So it's like maybe you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe like that. All right. Oh man. Sometimes it's jazz though. If you're not learning something, you probably haven't had a laugh yet. I haven't really cracked any jokes today. But if you've had neither educational nor entertaining content today on the stream, then I hope at the very least you're being relaxed. And this provides a little break from life, a little chill jazz in the afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are. Okay. I'm gonna start putting up the ground for these places. So I'll duplicate this. Wait, this one. Come on. There we go. And this one I'm gonna group. I'm gonna call it grocery market. We'll take it out of ground. And I'm gonna slap a different color on it. Put yellow. Make it smaller. Oh shit, wrong one. Move it up first. And put yellow on it. Shrink it down to like this. Something like that. Let's see. Yeah. That looks about right. And then hotel right there. So what I could do is I could duplicate this now, scooch it over, and this will be the hotel. But at the hotel, it's a little bit bigger, so make it like that. And then, honestly, this grocery market, let's shrink it. Let's make it a little place. And then this hotel, bring it in a little tighter and rename it, oops, hotel. And let's see, duplicate it, call it Kino, and move this over. Actually, we'll move this, and then make it a little bit smaller, fit the street and give it some walkway. Is that not enough? Why do I feel like that's so much extra space? Oh, duh. Get this, and this. And bring them out like that. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that seems good. That side's a little narrower, down with that. Okay. Okay, not bad. And let's see. Hotel, Kino, grocery market. This order. Does it go into the ground? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. So, floors are laid out, and let's put the park across the street. So very similar deal. I could just take this, duplicate it, move it across the street. How big do I want the street? Like, let's see. Put a little car here. Is that car somewhere in the scene? Little yellow car. Here we go. I'm gonna put it at 0, 0, 0, and put it over here. So we know to put this like that. That way there could be a car here and a car there, and still cars can drive between them. You know what though? For convenience sake, let's actually make it a tiny bit more narrow. Right, so it'd be like this. And we'll just make this a one-way street. So that way when I'm designing the traffic stuff, I don't have to figure like, oh, multiple traffic, you know, like, forget all that shit. Okay. So this, we'll leave that gray, right? But let's see, what do we got? This, this, right? But on top of this, we'll duplicate it, then we'll group it, call this park, take it out, put it up here, and we'll move it up just a bit, and oh, you know, and scooch it forward a bit, like that maybe, and then shrink it. Oh man, see, that's why it gets so sensitive when you want to like shrink it. And see, like that's fine. Okay, and so for this one, toss some green on it. That's a park now. And let's shrink it a little bit this way. Is this a big enough park? Looks pretty big, right? It's a pretty big park. Okay. Then we'll throw some trees in there, which I believe is in here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put this in the park now. And let's bring our dude over there as a scale reference. I think I usually have to mod these trees up a little bit. Yeah, too small. Let's put you up, and then this will kind of like, let's see, let's just see if we can scale it up. That's pretty good. Maybe one more. Boop. Okay. And then I'll duplicate it. Put it right there. Take these two, duplicate them, put them in the corner, take all the trees, and group them. Trees! Okay. So, right, we got the park, we got those cars, pedestrian crossing is right there. Oh, there needs to be a little island right here. So I'm gonna take this, duplicate it, push it up. This is supposed to be small enough for cars. So I'm gonna take this guy. That seems good. Yeah, okay. Shrink this down. Something like that. Yeah. And then duplicate it, scooch it over, kind of get a similar deal, give some space on the sides, maybe like this. Okay, good enough, right? Stretch that out. This goes across the street. Okay. All right. And then there is a weird one that is across the street from this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it with this pack. I might just make it an average shape. You can see over here, it's like, there's a handful of things that are more awkward shapes, but this is definitely one of the more awkward ones. And I just thought that was interesting. I don't know if you could see it, but that pedestrian crossing over here, it's kind of almost like a hook shape, you know. So might have to make a compromise and just do something like this, or maybe even do that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to handle the facade stuff on this level, because on a handful of the levels, actually, because like a big thing is like you're playing first person, so that means you can look in any direction here, which means I need to make sure that the illusion is upheld no matter which direction you look in. And I can take care of that, like, illusion maintaining stuff with the vanishing point thing, the thing where I have it's like when you get too close to a part where the illusion's going to break, it starts transporting you. But actually, even when you're just in the middle of a place, it's really important that you make it look like you could go somewhere, you know? Like, you have to leave it to the imagination, like what's around that corner. The example I like to give is, if you've ever been on like an amusement park ride, I always think of like Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that's like one of the best examples. But when in the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean, you're going through this swamp, and there's these little houses, and in the houses there's music playing. It's like a banjo playing, and there's like light. There's a light on inside, and it just makes you wonder, like, what's inside that place. You know, it piques your curiosity. You're already in such a foreign and strange environment that, like, just the hint that there is something more behind that front door of that little shack, it's really compelling. It's a really strong tool to use, is to kind of give hints at a broader world, you know? Because in reality, I bet you if you go through that door, there's nothing behind it. There's probably just a bunch of mechanical shit that's controlling the ride stuff, you know? It probably is completely breaks the illusion, you know? And I think the light is even flickering as if it's like, that part I might be misremembering, but there's a chance that the light is even flickering as if it's supposed to be a candle. That shit ain't fire, you know? Like, that's something else. It's a light bulb. But it suggests it, which suggests a candle, you know? The flicker suggests fire, which suggests a candle, and then the candle is like, that suggests something too, like the stand that it's on or something, what it's meant to light up. Your imagination just goes wild. Anyways, so I'm gonna stick to this thing for now. Okay. So this also gets grouped. Or actually, no, it doesn't. I'm gonna put what do I want here? I'm gonna put one of these right here. Take it out and change it to 1, 1, 1. Oh wait, shit! Holy shit! No. This goes to 1, 1, 1. Okay. And what I want here, and I actually need to put these throughout the rest of the other cities too, is a newsstand. This one's more of like an info booth. So honestly, this could probably even be more along the lines of like, yeah, like something like this. Oops. There we go. Take it out. Okay. And then put walls on it, or put like a door on one side. And then a wall on the other two sides. Okay. So all these things. I know that looks so confusing right now, right? That's a wall. We want it scaled to be 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. Move it out to the side. This is doorway. 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. Okay, and don't want to delete it. Just gonna rotate it. This, move this guy out of the way. That seems okay. All right, and then this, like that. Okay. All right. So now I have these three things lined up. I can click on them. 1, 2, 3. Right click. Group selected. Info kiosk. we want to put it next to... Shit. Right here. Let's put it above that. Okay. May as well put this guy in there too, right? I don't even know what that is. Duplicate this. Close it off like that. All right, cool. We got our little info kiosk. So people come here for info about the city and newspapers. So, actually, I changed it from info kiosk to just newsstands. That's what this is. That's just a newsstand. Okay. So I think we have the layout pretty much done for us. I think maybe... Evening, Steven. Hope you are doing well. Hey, Rusty Chicken. Oh, missed that message by 4 minutes. How's it going? I am doing well. Thanks for saying that. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Okay. So I think... I think I'm gonna take one of these. Like the Kino. Duplicate it. Move it over here. Give it more space like that. And... Oh, you know what'd be good? Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about, like, building invisible walls that are more invisible than the literally invisible ones. I'm gonna call this the train station. This is, as far as I know right now, gonna be completely sort of for looks. But check it out. I can just make it extend all the way to the street. So that way, player can't walk over there. I suppose I might even be able to do the same thing with this kiosk, this little newsstand. Might be able to do something. I really like the idea of it being this little lone thing, though. Maybe I can figure out something else. Oh, you know what? What if I did this? Right? Like, something like that. This is like a weird sort of traffic thing right here, though. Okay. Anyways. It's not like the player couldn't just step into traffic, but if I put enough, cars, it would heavily disincentivize them. Okay. And then they would be forced to use crosswalks and stuff. And I could put little moments where it's easier to jaywalk in sort of areas that I think it's okay for them to be traversing regularly. Like right here, I have no problem with them getting back and forth right here. So I could put like little moments where like cars stop. But over here, I just want constant traffic. So the player is like, I can't even go over there, Okay. So... this looks like us. Could probably do something like that. Just the illusion of it. Okay. So yeah, I think I am getting closer now to the point. Well, you know what? Let's put up the train tracks and other sort of facade-y stuff really quick. But okay, so I think. I think it would be like. Well, let's take a look. There's a Dunlop hyphen. Let's see, Dunlop hyphen. What is it, like, train station? Bosbahnhof? Bahnhof? Bahnhof? Is that? I forgot how to say. Damn, just Berlin? Train? Yeah, Bahnhof. Here we go. Zoo Station. Zoologischer Garten. Bahnhof. Zoologischer Garten. Rusty Chicken says, all good here. Happy New Year to you as well. Busy working on my game. As have the initial cutscene conversation done. Now onto health bars, pickups, and reset on death. Nice. Very solid. So, your initial cutscene and conversation done, are those audio clips, or are you doing like text bubbles? Because I've been wondering a lot about text bubbles. I've been wondering a lot about that, because I was like, what if I wanted to do a game that has like more of that stuff in it? And I've been just, I get tempted seeing those assets on the asset store, like half off. Just, oh man, yeah. So are you doing sound clips or text? Bahnhof Zoologischer Garten. So this is the modern version. I'm just trying to get a good idea of what it looks like underneath. I wish it would show me to the side. Oh, here we go. It's closer. I guess. Okay. Let's just do something like, let's see. Take this out, put it right here. I'm gonna move this over. This is taking up space. Okay. So. I'm gonna put it in. God damn it. Close Paris. Put this in Berlin. Level. Right click. Group selected. Bahnhof. Okay. So scooching this over. I think it's like. Maybe put it over here. Rotate it. Like that. Like this. There we go. And then I'll make it a different color for the facade of it. This? Yeah, that's like very train color. Okay. And scooch this all the way back. Like that. And like that. Looks pretty. Oh, we want it to be like this. And does it just go up from there? Like this. It's fatter, huh? Like that. Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, I think that's kind of the gist of it. I don't want to go too bananas with this right now, but that's pretty much how it's gonna look. And then there'll be a train above it. I could do like this. What color do I want the train? If it was a red train, let's just say it was like that. I'm using the dialogue maker. I am thinking about clips as well, but pixel perfect assets are spot on and super easy. Have you thought of doing a masterclass of building a game? I already program in C#, so no big deal. That's dope, by the way. You can program in C#. Somebody asked me this too recently. There was, I believe, a woman. Believe it or not, women do come to this channel. My stats for the longest time have said it's a male-dominated audience, but there are women who are also trying to get into game development who have come to this channel. Just usually not so vocal, it seems. But I did hear from a woman recently who was asking about the same thing. Sorry, I just thought that was worth mentioning because I was like, that is so interesting that like you see that, and I've even made content like with that in mind. I was making videos and then saw how male dominated my audience was, and then it was like, okay, like I could do like the videos with the flavor of me hanging out with my bros, but what am I looking for again? Where is it? Dialogue maker. There we go. Yeah, so I want to be able to use stuff like that because man, it just seems so tempting to just like write stuff. I could just fucking write tons of shit. So the answer to will I be making a masterclass? I sort of already am, not necessarily in building a game, but more in just Playmaker, and it's the official Playmaker stuff. The tutorials that I'm making with the Playmaker team, they are essentially a masterclass. They are to tell you how to use all these tools with a lot. We're trying to give people also theory as well, because one thing that we talk about a lot is like knowing how to use the tools is one thing. I figured out how to use the tools just fine. My biggest hurdle, and I think the same goes with a lot of people, is finding out what common practices are used with those tools that you have, right? So it's like what can I say, for example? There's just a million and one ways to do a character jumping, right? So it's like which one's the right way, and like knowing kind of how to choose the quote unquote right one, which is always just going to be a subjective thing based on like what you're doing. Stuff like that. A lot of very designy things are going into it. A lot of just theory stuff is going into it. So that in a way is kind of going to be a masterclass. As far as like my own personal one where I'm injecting a lot of my own values, I don't really have any plans for that. I think that kind of stuff is going to come out sort of more, what's the word, like, sort of happenstance, or kind of I think a lot of things that I would be putting into a masterclass if I ever did one are just going to come out through my stream and through my devlogs and other such videos that I make. It'll be sort of the collective information that I give that is the most I can give, which I think would constitute like a masterclass, and that is quick preface to, or quick side note, is that I don't think I'm necessarily a master, but I think everybody has like something to offer if they're experienced enough and are like actually getting things done. So I think I qualify in that front. Okay, let's see if I did this. They make QuestMaker as well. Look them up. It's an amazing time saver. Yeah, figure out when to use X tool. Yeah, exactly. And QuestMaker I have looked at too. A lot of these things, they sound like really great tools. And I was even looking at like Behavior Designer for a while, but then I realized like I started looking up all this stuff. God, I can go on for years about this stuff, but like I started looking into AI stuff, and that's what I was looking at. I was looking at like GTA 4 had like these slideshows in the GDC vaults, and Rockstar, I mean. And they were talking about the limitations of FSMs, and then they said, but then what we'll do is we'll use HFSMs. I'm like, what the fuck is an HFSM? all it is a hierarchical FSM, which is something that you could do with Playmaker. You could build your own sort of hierarchical FSMs. And why am I bringing that up? Oh, right, because I was gonna say like, there's a bunch of tools out there that I get tempted to use, but then go like, oh, isn't that something I can already do pretty easily on my own? Like, do I really have to spend the money on that? And Behavior Designer was one of those. I was like, oh, this is an HFSM. It has a bunch of pathfinding tools. I already have that in Playmaker. And Quest Maker, though, so I'm just hesitant on some of them because it's like, I wonder if I just learned what it does, would I be like, oh, why would I even buy this? You know, not to say that's what it is, but there have been cases like that. And also, I'm sure Behavior Designer is an excellent plugin. But again, it's just like, what am I willing to sort of like sacrifice? Your videos are great, the best online, FYI. You're too kind. It missif? What does that say? It missif? What's up, it missif? I don't think you've ever vocalized yourself here. How's it going? I use Invector third-person shooter template. I use it for a lot of AI. Third-person shooter template, Invector. So like what do you use it for? Like what do these things do that you find helps sort of like supplement with your own designs? Okay, I'm gonna start building up these walls, I guess. Oh, you know what's probably a good idea? Shit. What do I do? Here's what I'd like to do is every now and then when I'm kind of like, do I need to change something or not? What I'll do is I'll fire it up, you know? Oh, I guess I didn't need to move that window scale. Okay, I want to go to player warp. What number is it? 3? Okay, nice. Alright. Okay, this feels good. I feel like this sidewalk could be a little bit smaller. This side... Yeah, I think these sidewalks could be a little bit smaller. This is perfect. Right, nice and small right here. Perfect. Cross right there. Also perfect. Cross. Cool. You come right up here. Newsstand. Great, great. Can't go over there. Too many cars. Crossing this way. Oh, look up here. This is the train station. That could be higher. I think. Yeah, that could be higher. Train goes by here. Great. Let's just chug. Okay, crossing the street. Here is the theater. So you go into the theater like this. Gotta put some corner wall. Oh, but you know what? It's like, is this gonna be enough room for a fucking movie theater? And then the hotel right here. Yeah. So we need to figure out like what the layout of the theater is gonna look like. Generic actions like opening a door, climbing a ladder, opening a chest. Gotcha. Huh. So are those, so like opening a door, I'm curious to know what, like, is it something that gets like revealed in the inspector that's sort of easier to just go like, you click a box where you can like, bonus to quest dialogue is it's written and can be amended or altered in Lua. Gotcha. Yeah, just, man, I need to kind of like experiment with more things out there because I know that there's going to be some tools out there that'll help me at least do that kind of stuff. the what's it called, like localization kind of things too. I have a few plugins here for like what's it called, like they're data ones where I could basically import spreadsheets that would have all the translations, so I could translate and localize the game just more easily, you know. Those things definitely help. Okay, I guess it's time to just put, let's do Kino, and let's get some walls up in here. Or actually, let's put a doorway first. Okay. Like that. Yeah, that's good. Oh wait, but you know, I said I was gonna make this bigger. So, oops, like this. And then, oof, I guess I could just move this one. Okay, I think that's good enough. Cool. Whoa. Do I do it like that? Yeah. Okay. So I think it should have, what is the theater? The thing is, also this theater is very shoehorned in. See, like this is where it is. Right there to the right. Film theater. Einem heißen Sommermorgen. That's so funny. It's that one French actor that's in all the Godard movies. It looks like they have like the little classic box office. I mean, not the box office. You know, or you know the. Is that what it is? A box office? Box office? Yeah. Ticket office is a place where tickets are sold. Do we have more of these? Nice. Box office, 1960s. Also kind of think of them as like ticket booths. Ticket booth. Let's see. Theater, 1960s. Turn on a light in here, it's getting kind of dark. Still daylight outside. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Do I do one of these kind of things? Do I just... See, I like that. That's simple. It's like tickets, doors open, you go in, and like that's the theater. You know, we need to save space here. I think in that case, what I'll want to do is, oh man, but then this is also kind of like, okay, it'll be like, I'm gonna move this, and move this. Maybe Invector has 20 to 30 actions like use potions, shields, weapons, inventory, adding life, picking up weapons, so much more, and is compatible with dialogue and quest add-on. Rusty Chicken, I would be very curious to see footage of you using it in action. I would love to see it being put to use and kind of like how all these things come into play. I find that's often kind of the one thing holding me back on a lot of things, even when I end up buying them. Like, it's you know, no pressure on the developers, but like a lot of times it's like, fuck, man, like put up a video of it being used so I know what the hell it even looks like to use it, you know. There's definitely been some things that I've bought where it's just like, yeah, technically it does all these things, but not a big fan of like how it's done, you know. Like, how much does it really offer me? I could put the door like this, and then maybe put... I feel like that thing could be the same thing, huh? Couldn't this be like the same thing? Info kiosk, duplicate it, put it in the theater, zero that out. Right? Couldn't I just do that? Like this. Scooch it up, rotate it like that. Maybe do that. And this. Okay, there's a ticket booth. Step up, get your ticket. I feel like it should be receipted a little bit more. Okay. Step up, get your ticket. No problem. They have their own videos as well. Oh, good. Good. I just always assume that there's not as much in-depth videos as there are with like the very few out there. Very few applications out there. Yeah, because I would love to see that. Well, actually, take a little detour really quick. Asset store. Quest maker, is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. Am I looking for the wrong thing? Quest machine? Custom quest? Which one? What am I looking for here? Pixel perfect? Unity asset? My new keyboard is so sensitive. Huh. Why is this not showing up? RPG builder. Weird. Oh, is it one word? Nope. Pixel Perfect. Is that the developer or is it the is it the developer or is it the like Shadow Gamer? Yo, it's been a while. What's up, Shadow Gamer? How's it going? Happy New Year. I'm just scrolling through the asset store here. I think I might be looking for the wrong thing. But Pixel Perfect Quest? I don't know. Can't find it. Yeah, dev? Oh, it's the dev. It's the dev. I see what you're saying. Okay, okay. This is the lowest possible latency I have on the stream, but it still has a little bit of the delay. Pixel Perfect's the dev. Okay, so Pixel Perfect. Let's find that. Am I just blind? Pixel Perfect. Store page assets. Nope, that's that. Damn. All right, I give up. I can't find them. Questmaker. One word. What is the other one? There's Questmaker and then there's Dialogue Maker. Oh, is it a UE? Dialogue system. Pixel Crushers. Is this them? Is that? This is the one I remember. This when I put my mouse over it, that one, the little turquoise blue things. Practical solutions for narrative AI. Quest Machine. This is the one I think you're talking about, right? Let's see. I mean, I see it in use. Here we go. So it is kind of like all these state machines. Entities. Let's see. Is unique, display name, an orc, plural, display name, orcs, description, orcs lurk in the forest, image, level. Is this only for 2D stuff though? Do they have it for 3D? Works great in 2D and 3D. Okay. Let's see. Dialogue, overhead indicators, progress tracking HUD, alerts, quest journal. Dialogue system for you. Emerald AI. All right. Now that I have that there, I'll be able to check it out. Okay, so thanks for the heads up, Rusty Chicken. Oh, this thing. We're getting to this. Oops. Hang on just a second. Okay. I think this is pretty much what works for me. And then, you know what we'll do is we'll just put 2 of these. Like that. One like that, and one. It's hard to keep them. Could it stay on the grid if I do this? Wonder if that works out okay. Okay. All right. Any day. Lol. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Scooch that over. Scooch that in. Yeah. Cool. So here's the entrance to the theater. And then when you're in the actual theater, let me see. How big is this floor? Okay, so we're right at the fucking edge here. And then this hotel. Kind of wondering, do we put... Nah, we definitely want all this shit up front. The thing that kind of sucks is, like, I don't really know what else to put over here. I think focusing on this side is good. Okay. So... do we just make the theater kind of small? Shit. And what sucks is, like, having it at this angle already cuts down the size, like, so much. Trying to think of, like, how I can even... Like, what is a theater? A theater is... Like, what even is a theater, man? Awesome, it's 6 a.m. where I am. With the little crying face. Little happy crying face. Let's do one of these. I'm gonna put... get my little tripod. Actually, tripod, maybe I can do this. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out what a good system is. I could do it like... bring this up, and then bring it over here. Gonna do some good old-fashioned paperwork. Okay. So, does it work out if I put this up here? How's that look? Like that. And then if I do just webcam, just webcam. Oh, you know, alternatively, this looks like a pretty decent vantage point. Maybe, maybe not. It would be nice to have a setup that actually worked for this. Like if I could just go like, you know, like that. How can I get it like that? Well, you know, I could just do this for now. So, let's see. Oh boy. Okay. And then I got my pens. So, what do we want here? A theater is kind of like, geez. Near Snape says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Near Snape. Happy 2021. Out of that shithole of a year and into hopefully not nearly as much of a shithole of a year. Pixel Crusher assets will work with 2D, 3D, and has so many assets can be connected and work with. Dude, people be making full-on like engines on their own out there with that kind of stuff. That's so crazy. Is this not? Effective? Is this effective or no? Like that? It's too confusing, huh? Fuck. Can I just like do this? Let's just do this. Alright. So movie theaters. You have let's just fucking go with it. You kind of have the box, right? This is the room. And then you have the doors that people enter from. And then you have the back seats right here. Seats, right? Like this. And then the screens right here. And then you have the side seats like this. Right? Something like, oh wait, oh shit. So that means that this needs to be out a little bit, like that. Like this. Okay. So something like that is much closer, I think. Do you see the movie theater? Doesn't it look just like a movie theater? So how am I supposed to fit that into the scene I currently have? Because outside, my setup is like this. There's my little kiosk, right? And then it's kind of like, it's literally like this. Right? It's like a 90-degree angle outside. So I'd have to fit that in right there. But that's just a no-go, because that's like, I mean, could I do a tiny one? I guess let's just block it out. Let's see. Let's just try, I guess. Put my camera right here. Not feeling terribly confident about this design. I have a feeling the theater's either gonna have to be can't nix it. Can't nix the theater. Alright, let's try it. So this is us. Good. Okay, let's put a guy in there. Where's our guy? You, over here. Oh, maybe it is big enough. Oh shit. Was I just tripping this whole time? This looks like it could potentially be big enough. I feel like maybe I can even like just scooch these over. Like this. Oh shit. Kiosk. That. I guess this one's gonna be off a little bit no matter what. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, you could probably just put these. That's pretty good. That's honestly even like too much. That's good. Okay, and then you could put in seats like this one you kind of do have to get down the scale of, because the seats are so important to a theater, you know? So I feel like they sat down on that. Like this. Right, and then okay, duplicate it. And then like this. Okay, this and this, right click, group selected, theater, seat, okay, and then if you bust it open, like that. Local. Oh, because I rotated them internally. Shit. My bad. Alright, well. Okay. So those will all be separate seats, but that's just giving me an idea for like scale right now. Okay, so we'll get that, duplicate it, actually delete it, this and this, duplicate that. Seats like that. Is that too close? That's good, right? Duplicate that. All right. Cool. You know, what I want to do is just like can I get all of these though and then just do that? There we go. Okay, got all the seats. Theater seats. I'm gonna group selected, and this will be called middle row. I'm gonna duplicate that. This one, call it side row. And then take this, shrink them down to like that. And then duplicate this and scooch it over here. Okay. Our theater just barely fits, I think. I think this is actually a decent sized little theater. Okay. We could potentially just take out this one, that one, and then put the screen like right up front. Is that so cramped though? That's like so fucking cramped. Let's just put a wall in. Let's just see what it looks like. Simple. So simple. Here we go. Kino. And then we'll make it... it's supposed to be the silver screen, so this... And you know what? Theater screens were like a little smaller too, so like we could do this kind of thing. And that fits in the theater. Holy smokes, I think our theater is actually legit. I think our theater actually fits in this little spot. I can barely fucking believe it. I gotta walk in to see that, to make sure this works. Let's run that shit. Oh man. Oh god. I hate being tired. I don't know why my sleep schedule works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Player warp to 3, is that what it is? Yeah. Alright, so it's like, I'm gonna go to the theater. Here's the money, give me a ticket, thank you very much. Cool. And then you come in here. Yeah, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do that like slightly inclined, you know, seating. So you like walk down. And you're like, this is where I'm supposed to meet my guy. And you have a seat right here. And you can watch the movie. You can eat popcorn. Nice. What is it like to sit all the way up front? It's just as shitty as it is in real life. Nice, when you sit all the way up front. There's some theaters, like the some ArcLight theaters, it's actually pretty dope to sit all the way up front. But in old theaters like this, oh man, this was the worst. You're like, great, I could totally tell what's happening here. Totally appreciate the composition. All right, so there's our little theater, little box office. Cool. Park, great. Newsstand, train station. So now the hotel, fucking hell. You know, the hotels, those really are doozies. So I think 418. Oh shit. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and almost 2 hours. So you know what we could do is in this last few minutes here, I'm going to show you this little checklist I have. So lay out Berlin with prototype assets. Almost done with that. Gotta do the airports and stuff. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you guys the airport. Check it out. Go to let's see. Player warp 0, or Paris is probably better, 2. So I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but like you go over and then it transports you to the airport. Now I'm at the airport. And you go out the door of the airport, it takes you back. And these are for each respective city. I thought I was moving for a second, but that's just the light. So it's like as you get closer to the edge over here, this picture fades in of the plane, and then right here is where it transports you. So yeah, at the airport. Gonna have all these life insurance kiosks right here. Gonna have the whatchamacallit, associates right here, where you can buy plane tickets. Gonna have baggage endlessly looping through here. My wish list item is to make it so you can actually either crawl in that baggage or put stuff in it. Same thing over here. Go through here. And then these are all the shops in the terminal. Got little benches here. All these little shops, and then here is where the actual gates are. So, yeah, there's the signs. So we have like, you know, it'll say which city, that says which city, that says which city, and that says which city. These are all little waiting areas. You can look out these giant windows. The plane will be out here. here is the other associates, the gate agent, I believe is what they're called. Talk to the gate agent, show them your papers. Wish list item, kind of, but actually more of like a priority item is the document forging stuff. Actually, that is just a straight up, I need to make that work. There needs to be a document forging thing. It's just like, that's a whole part of the spy feel. So yeah, you come over here, give them their documents. If you've successfully forged documents, you'll be let through and you can go through here. I haven't set up, I don't think I have. Nope. I was gonna say, I don't know if I set up actual teleportation things, but you see up there, the plane is up there. I don't think you guys have seen that yet, huh? You were there when I was modeling it, but I don't know if you saw like me actually being able to walk around it and shit in it. How do I get to the plane? I forget. I think I might just have to like teleport or bring myself up there. Anyways, I'll show you another time. But yeah, I think that's all we have for today. I'm gonna eat and then get back to work on this. But also I fixed the time. I think one of the last times on the stream I was like in the middle of doing the time schedule for street lamps. Now it totally works. See, they turn off. I need to change their texture though, because the texture makes it look like they're still on. But the actual light part, it turns, so you'll see it turn on in a few moments when the sun starts setting. See, they're off. Just look at around the bottom over here. And then, boom, see, they're on. And then they'll turn off in the morning. Yep. Game's looking pretty good. I also got some other cool mechanics that I haven't shown you guys that I'm probably going to save for the devlog, unless I do a stream where I'm working on the mechanics of this one thing a little bit more. But it's the whole stashing system, being able to like put things inside of each other to like smuggle things. It's working pretty solid right now. But yeah, I think that about does it for today. I think let's see. Yeah, I have to hit it over here. Yeah, fuck, making an entire engine that work's already been done for me. Lol. Months I don't have to spend coding. Yeah, man. That's the jam right there. Some of these things, some of the systems that people make assets for are fun to make your own versions of and to like customize though. There's a handful of things out there. And I think that kind of says a lot about like, you know, what you could focus on as a developer. Because for me, a lot of things that I want to make just like doesn't exist. Like it either hasn't been done in a game before, or if it has, there certainly isn't like an asset for it. So I have to go to the asset store for like the common things that I can, because that saves so much time. Like the field of view, that's an asset I got, you know, like, and that saved a lot of time. All of the audio stuff, that's an asset I got. That helps so much. But things like the stashing system, nope, got to program it myself. You know, the AI for giving them habits to make them smoke and actually animating the cigarette and leaving the cigarette, randomizing what type of brand the cigarette. There's no cigarette branding asset, you know? There's not even like a branding asset. And these are all things that are simple enough to design. But it's still nice to know that like, yeah, the kind of the work up front for a lot of the things I'm doing are taken care of for me. The field of view, that would have been a pain in the ass. Imagine if I would have had to develop my own field of view thing. I will set up a Dropbox or something so I can share some of my games files. Well, also, Rusty Chicken, definitely want to see video. If you ever do like a screen capture or something, send it my way. I would love to just kind of like scroll through like hours of you working just to kind of see what these tools look like in action, you know, what it takes to implement them, what's different about them as opposed to like doing it myself with Playmaker or something, you know, because quests is kind of a thing that I'm working on right now where like I think I have a pretty simple system set up and I can't imagine it being any more simple. but at the same time, I've never done it before, so maybe somebody cracked that code a long time ago. And that'd be dope to get an asset that does it better than me. But yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody. Thanks to everybody that tuned in today, to the 6 people that are here in the chat. Happy New Year's. Hope this year does you much better than last year did. If it did you wrong, and I know it's been rough for most people. So here's to a good one. Stay healthy, stay sane, and I'll see you all pretty soon. Peace.